Welcome back to Practicing Photography. This is part 4 of my 4-part series on shooting fireworks. This last one is going to be just looking at my camera and listening to me talk with some photos at the end. So grab your camera. I haven't had to do this on any of the videos yet, but grab your camera so you can do this with me. Whether you have a Nikon or Canon or Sony or Olympus or even a point and shoot, and even you can do this with smartphones. Smartphones have these capabilities, but we're going to work on the exposure triangle setup. This is the same setup that you would use for the intentional camera movement and possibly even erratic camera movement, and very, very close to the standard tripod setup. So this one is going to be for zooming fireworks. We're going to take photos of fireworks, and when the explosion happens, zoom in or out, doesn't matter which direction, do both, and get some really cool effects. You'll see those photos at the end. So hopefully you're liking this series. Hit a like down at the bottom while you're watching this. So I've got my Canon 5D Mark IV here, and I'll show you some settings all set up. All right, so the first thing we want to do is get our camera and turn it on, see what we got set up. Now what we want to do is we're going to set it to bulb mode. Right now I got it on TV, which is aperture priority. So I'll slide it to bulb mode. Bulb mode is so I can hold the shutter open as long as I want. When the sky is dark, I hold it open. The explosion happens, I zoom it and then let go of the shutter button. So that puts me in bulb mode. For aperture, you want to find your aperture dial, whichever adjusts your aperture, and you want to shoot between f8 and f11. F8 is when you start seeing the starbursts on lights. I'll set it at f.9. I think it's what one of my photos are at the end of the video. ISO, right now you can see my camera is set to auto. We're going to set the ISO on mine to 100. I want it to be controlled at 100. So we've got ISO 100, set that. Now we have bulb mode, aperture 9.0, ISO of 100. The focusing, same technique we had in the previous videos. You go all the way to infinity and just slide it just off of infinity, just a smidge. So just when you get it all the way to infinity, the focus dial will still spin, so make sure you hit infinity and just back it off just a little bit. And you want to have that in manual focus. The camera will not do a good job of focusing in the night sky. And that's your basic setup for setting up your zoom. Now, as I said at the beginning, the way you take this shot is you have this on the tripod, point it up in the sky where fireworks, if you've been sitting there for long enough, you'll know where to point the camera. Point the camera in that general direction. Either have it zoomed all the way out or zoomed all the way in. And when you have it zoomed out and when the firework explodes, zoom it back in and let go of your shutter when you get done with the zoom. And the zoom shouldn't be more than about just a second or two. That'll be plenty, and you'll see what I mean. So keep watching this video and you'll see I think I have 6 photos of some fireworks with me doing the zoom effect. It was the first time I've done it. I haven't done it again, so they're okay shots. Check them out. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and the like button for me. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate it, and see you next week.